Guess who's back? That's right, it's your boy, Mr72, back at again with another Yu-Gi-Oh banger. Where have I been? That's where you're wondering. I've been busy, guys. I've not been playing that much, but I'm back. I actually went to a regional with, that's right, look at this card, Spright in 2025. Went to a regional. And I was like, wait, why is this deck low-key cooking? The Spright deck profile. This deck is low-key impressive for how old it is. I could not find barely any videos of people still playing this deck. And guys, I'll be honest, I went to this regional and I was meant to be playing Super Quant, right? But my blue layers didn't arrive. Guys, my blue layers didn't arrive. That's a main combo piece. So I decided to play Spright. And I'll be honest, I didn't do too crazy, but the deck really impressed me for like how underrated it is. Hope you guys have been having a lovely day. I've been just on the grind here. I've been boxing a lot because I'm just giving you a life update now for all of my people that still watch this channel. I've been doing boxing a lot, so I haven't been uploading as much recently. But I have so many new decks, guys, since I last uploaded. So I'm doing Spright right now. I've got the Sword Tenyi support. I've got Memento. I've got all the Blue Eye support. I've got Gem Knight support on the way. You know, the Gem Knight cards. I've got Jurak coming. Like, guys, we have so many deck profiles, so many combo videos to do. Obviously, I've got all the new Super Quant cards. Like, guys, we have so many videos to do. And I'm really excited for this new format, you know, Yummy K9, Draco Tail and all that. So I'm invested back in the game, so you should be seeing me a lot more. I'll be honest, I went to the regional not very prepared because obviously I was meant to play Super Quant and my cards didn't arrive. So this was a very last minute deck. So I kind of misplayed a lot, so I think the deck would have done better if I prepared more. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect so many K9 Yummy plays. I did this tournament on this regional on Saturday, and the cards had only been out a week, so I assumed there wouldn't be many people playing them, and it was everywhere. So I was very unprepared, and this deck still impressed me. Without further ado, guys, just thought I'd give you a live catch up. This intro's been going on long enough, so let's get into the video. Of my heart, I can't say no. It's ripping me apart. So guys, here we are into the deck profile. Yeah, so I took this to the last regional I went to last week. I wasn't really prepared because I wasn't actually going to play this deck. I was going to play Super Quant, but my blue layers didn't arrive, which if you don't know, guys, that's like a main combo piece. So I ended up I decided I wanted to go something reliable as a backup. I actually went with Spright, but it did impress me, guys. Like, this deck is low-key sleeper. People have dropped this deck so much. I can barely find any TCG videos on it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a deck profile on it because I took it and I was impressed with what this deck can still do. Like, guys, you know what I mean? TCG Spright. Where are my boys at? Where are my boys at? So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video, man. So to start with, obviously nothing too crazy. We are running triple Spright Blue, you know. So yeah, we've got triple Spright Blue. I think the ratios for the Spright cards are pretty good. And I brought these lovely sleeves with me to the regional. So also, I can't lie, in the regional, guys, it was last week and pretty much the Yummy K9 and Draco Tail cards came out. And I did the, you know, the classic thing of, oh, no one's going to have them. Let's just say everyone had them, but yeah, so that happened. And then obviously we have triple Spright Jet. Again, you kind of search this with blue. This searches you all of your Spright spells and everything. So yeah, you don't really want to lower this. I think Spright Jet at 3 is also very important. And then we are running the 1 carrot and the 1 red. I know some people like to change this ratio, have like 2 red, 2 carrot, 1 carrot, 2 red. 1 red, 2 carrot, depending on the format. I kind of don't like messing with that. I think 1 of each is perfectly fine because they're searchable, and 2, yeah, I think this lineup for the Spright cards is perfectly fine. So that's why we go with those. Next up, obviously, we have the Nimble Beavers triple. You know this engine. This is the MVP. This is, oh man, Nimble Beaver, bro. Where would we be without you? And obviously we have the double angler. Pretty sure this is a pretty much agreed upon ratio. You could go for 3 angler if you really wanted, but I'll just keep it like that. I wouldn't go for 1 angler at, like, no matter what, because if you start with Nimble Beaver in your hand and you have to summon it out, then you would use this effect to grab the angler and special summon that out. And then if you do that, you can't then go into sprint and dump the other angler to special summon out your other 2 beavers. So I think it's kind of mandatory to have 2 anglers at least. Next up, the MVP of this deck right now, guys. Swap Frog is so crazy, man. Because of this lovely Ice Barrier support. These two cards, man. Toad is back, baby. Oh, man, this is so crazy. This combo, people were not expecting this. I was making Toad like every game, setting up a Spright Cross, and then I would use Toad and then use Cross to just summon back Toad and have double negate. People kept reading my Cross because they were like, can he really just recycle Toad? Like, it's so broken, guys. You can normal summon this, special summon this out. You then dump the Mirror Mage. Mirror Mage grabs the spell. Spell revives the Mirror Mage. You go into your Toad, man. Just being able to do that, man, like, oh, it's just so good, guys. Generally think if you want to play Spright now, especially with like how power crept Spright actually is, you need triple Swap Frog and this package. Thank God for the Ice Barrier support, because oh man, yeah, you just need to run this, guys, trust me. The next package we have is obviously the Melfi. I know some people just run the frogs, but I like having variety because you can get Toad out and then the Melfi package. Obviously this is really easy because you make Melfi the forest and you can just search the catty out. And if you hard draw catty, it's crazy because you can kind of just make the Herald for free. And then that's pretty much all of the engine cards, guys. The next cards are obviously the hand traps. I don't know if this will stay the same now, all the new decks out. I kind of built this without thinking about K9 Yummy and all that, because obviously I was kind of hoping they weren't coming, and it was pretty much when I built this deck they weren't even out yet. So yeah, that's why that's happened. But we have very standard lineup here. Triple Ash, triple Droll. You need this card right now, it's just too crazy. Triple Fua, although it kind of, plays with Ash. This card's crazy. It didn't feel that great, though, at the regional, I'll be honest, guys. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe siding this, but it's so broken that you kind of have to main it, which is the problem. And the final set, I went Triple Imperm, just a nice staple to have. I didn't run Nib. I don't know, sometimes Nib feels bad, and I didn't really want to run it. So this is kind of my hand trap lineup that I went for. And next up, we just have the Spright spells. So obviously triple star, this card's crazy. Yeah, you can run it in your draw phase to play around draw. So in like draw phase, bam, that down, get your Spright. And yeah, it's pretty good to play around draw. And then I run the Smashers and the Gamma. I know a lot of people would take out the Gamma. I kind of don't think you should do that. Like, this card's kind of too crazy to do that, because if you to stop your opponent's plays next turn, you can pretty much make with Gamma, right? You can pretty much make a gigantic Spright, or if you even have, your gigantic Spright still available with one material, you basically use its effect to summon out Blue in attack mode. You can then summon out Jet in attack mode, and then pick up the search for the Gamma Burst. And you pretty much can just use this and then attack for game. Like, it's kind of like, obviously Spright aren't the strongest attack monsters. So not running Gamma Burst not running the Gamma Burst kind of feels troll. I wouldn't do that. I like it. So yeah, that's why I ran that. And then next up, obviously, we have the Holy limited cards, one each. It doesn't hurt if you draw these. They're never really hurting you. This card's crazy. This card's crazy. This card's just for consistency. But yeah, just run Cool Buy, Prot, and Talents. And then finally, we have two traps. This card, man, double cross is so good, man. I beat like a Mitsurugi game with this card, right? The Mitsurugi guy couldn't really do anything. I stopped all his plays. He then summoned Baguska. I then activated cross and then took his Baguska as material for my and then we run Silhouette Rabbit in this deck, so we also run one of this. This whole main deck is 42 cards. And I know that's kind of crazy, like, why not just run 40? I honestly just didn't really want to change my end. Like, I didn't really want to take anything out. So I decided on 42. And I didn't brick, guys. I'm not joking. I bricked in one game. Obviously, there was games where I had a hand where I kind of won the hand trap, beat it. But I didn't have any games where I just completely brick. Alright, guys, let's move on to the extra deck now. Obviously, we have the standard Spright package. 1 Sprint, 2... gigantic Spright. Obviously we don't have Elf, Rip Elf, guys. Everyone Rip Elf in the chat, but you can run 2 Sprint if you wanted. But honestly, I ran it at 1 and it was fine the whole time. Next up, we have just all the the power rank 2s. So Melfi the Forest, really good for your Melfi engine. Mannequin Cat can come up. I ran Dejin Buster. It's not the most popular card, but I know some Spright players use it. I decided to, and it actually did come up a few times, so I'm glad I ran that. And obviously we have the Nibaru Maru Soul Sweeper. I don't know how you say that card. And then next, obviously, we have the Zeus package if you really need to. Zeus package, there's not really too much else to put in the deck, so I don't know why you wouldn't run this. You know, it can always come up. Obviously, your losing card. This card's too crazy to not just have. And then for the links, we just have 2 right now. We have Silhouette Rabbit SP. I know some people like the IP as well, obviously, so you can go into SP. But I don't know, I just ran the Rabbit. I thought that was fine. Rabbit can still play through draw anyway because it sets the trap. So yeah, I just did that. And then obviously the boss monster of the deck. You can keep looping this bad boy. Totally awesome. I'm so glad that Mermail didn't get this banned because I thought this was going to get banned, but obviously Shark got banned. And obviously Herald of the Arclight for your Melfi package. I will show you my side deck, but honestly, I wouldn't copy this. This was kind of really put together quick because like I said, Super Quant, the deck I wanted to play for the regional, didn't arrive. So I literally just went balls to the walls here. I've got triple Lightning Storm, 1 Harpies, you know, why not? I actually ran triple Dark Ruler, and this card's kind of crazy, guys. Like, I know it's not the most popular card, but I went, you know what, I'm just going to play it. And it actually came up. I drew double Dark Ruler against this Mitsurugi player, used 1 Dark Ruler, he started using his layered interaction, got his whole board back, and I used the second Dark Ruler, and you should have seen his face, it was so funny. But, yeah, and then we have triple D Barrier. This card's just broken. Like, I know, like, it's not like that popular anymore, but I don't get why you wouldn't. There's so many rogue decks you can come across in a tournament, and most rogue decks just auto lose this card, like generally. I'm not even joking. And then we have triple Lancia. You know, it is what it is. Malice is still in the format, just get a bit of Malice hate going. And then I run 2 DD Crow. Like, this card's actually slept on, like, you know what I mean. Like, obviously you have the Bestials, but this card, man, every deck uses the graveyard. Like, I just ran this and it came up, and it's a good card, man. I don't care. I stand by it. And I would have run a 3rd copy of this, but your boy obviously had to run D-Shifter. Spright can play through D-Shifter, man. It's chill. It's chill. It's a one of... I'm not joking. I sided this in 4 games and drew it 3 times. This card's actually a 3 of still. Like, if you just put it in, trust me, guys, you'll run it. Obviously, you can't then dump your anglers, but I don't matter. You know what I mean? This card auto wins against decks. Like, auto wins, and you can still play through it. So why wouldn't you? And I can't, like, Sprite's so sleeper for playing through stuff. Like, you can play through Droll, you can play through Nib. Like, yeah, it's just so crazy. But yeah, guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy that deck profile. I thought, you know, why not make a little deck profile on Spright? This deck is not, like, very popular anymore. Obviously, it's popular on Master Duel. But I just was like, what, you know what, TCG Spright profile in 2025, why not? I had fun at the regional. I don't know how much more of this deck I'll play. If you want a combo guide, I'm more than happy to make one. But guys, you know, your boy's back. And guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. This is the outro. As you see, I'm now sitting down. Don't ask me why the intro was standing up. You know, I was hype. You know, your boy's back. Your boy's back. We took Spright to a regional in 2025. But yeah, guys, like I said before, I have so many deck profiles to do now. I've got so many new decks. I've got, like, a lot of random stuff, guys. Like, I've got all the B-Trooper cards, like 60 card Insect, guys. Got Memento, Blue Eyes, Gem Knight, Plunder Patrol, Goblin Biker. Like, I've got so many decks. I want to make so many combo videos. I want to make so many educational videos. I want to make so many deck profiles. I want to do some videos on the meta. I want to do some fun videos. I've got so much planned, guys. And I hope you did enjoy this video. And I hope, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you are subscribed and you're glad I'm back, I appreciate the love. Without further ado, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.